From the nets of the solids, we can always get their surface areas. So let's look at surface area of solids from nets. Now, to calculate the surface area of solids from nets, we will find the areas of the faces, the individual faces, and sum them. So the sum of the areas of the faces of the net of the solids give us the surface area of that solid. Example: sketch the nets of the following solids and use them to calculate their surface areas. A tetrahedron whose faces are equilateral triangles of sides 4 centimeters and a cylinder whose radius is 3.5 centimeters and height 10 centimeters. So we start by drawing the nets of the two solids, and for the tetrahedron we shall get 4 triangles equilateral. Each triangle is an equilateral of sides 4. So we isolate one of the triangles, we get area of one triangular face will be given by that. So we have, this is an equilateral triangle, this is the height, the perpendicular height h. From Pythagoras theorem, the perpendicular height h will be given by the hypotenuse squared minus the base squared, which is 4 squared minus 2 squared square root, and this will be the square root of 12, which is 3.464. So with the perpendicular height, we can now get the area of one triangular face, which is a half base, and the base is 4, times height, which is 3.464, and that gives us 8 to 9.6, 6.928 as the area of one triangular face. So the total surface area will be 6.928 times 4. 6.928 times 4, because there are 4 triangles, and that gives us 27.712 square centimeters. So we have calculated the surface area of the tetrahedron from its net. In the second example, we have a cylinder. The cylinder has a radius of 3.5 centimeters and a height of 10 centimeters. So we'll start by getting the area of the circular top and bottom, which is pi r squared times 2, because there are 2 circular surfaces. So that simplifies to 22 times 0.5 times 7, and that gives us 77 square centimeters. x, the length x of the rectangular part is equal to the circumference of the circle, which is equal to 22/7 times 3.5 times 2, that is 2 pi r, and that simplifies to 22 centimeters. So with x is equal to 22 centimeters, the length of the rectangular part, the area, of rectangular part will be 22 times 10 centimeters, and that is 220 square centimeters. So the total surface area of the cylinder will be the area of the circular parts, which is 77 square centimeters, plus the area of the rectangular part, which is 220 square centimeters, and that gives us 297 square centimeters. So that is how we can get the surface area of given solids from their nets.